a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde, then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet, and they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal... So tell me, pupil mine, what do you...
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way.
We'd best get a move on, then.
Oh.
Aye? I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his...
All right. We should be...
Lead on!
Fortify the castle gates, at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Murderers!
And there's only one fitting punishment. Get him!
I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
You won't escape!
With me, men! For the Emperor! Out of our way!
Come on, take him!
nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Set her loose!
They have a curl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes. It's down!
Then let's make this count.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard!
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment. Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me, then.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav! Shh!
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming. I have to get to the courtyard.
Don't you let her die.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
It's a bloody wolf!
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
Take on a
Care to explain what the fuck your dog just did?
Later. Everyone, with me. That includes you, Toggle.
Fuck me, where did this lot come from?
Jill, can you still fight?
I can try.
Still breathing, are you?
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought Pardew always keeping in threes.
Let them come.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Kupka took our home, Clive. Don't let him take your...
Don't worry about us. Go.
As you said, he'll die by my hand.
You're late. Trouble on the way?
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No!
of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice-damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge.
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
It is time you learned what becomes of those who dare to cross me.
Cross! I'll kill you!
You will live.
Nice try.
You will die by my hand, Crossfield. My hatred for you is unending. And you thing, let this palace be your grave!
What? Oh, shit.
The world has chosen. I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain! in my domain!
Just like your forefathers.
Your journey ends here! Mass! Son of a whore! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Ah! 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 I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, load of scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. It'll give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes.
The lawsman? About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Tomes will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill. Listen to Taya.
I will. Thank you.
Here for another of my lectures? What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here. One must understand one's place in the world. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men had their fun with more than a few.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Cursebreakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet. But it's only a matter of time.
Right.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassers in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop.
Mate.
And... Dad said that was his dream for me. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. I know that...
Well. All right.
Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs.
For me?
Who else? First things first, I need equipment and materials to start. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the other materials I can work myself. Just need a apart from the wood. I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow...
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
All right, Sid. Good starting point.
What's everyone whispering about?
Haven't you heard? Mid's back.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and asked me to buy her some. Here's the list. Think you can find everything?
This lot? Won't be much of it.
Excellent.
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for... If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Is it business? Or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Come again.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. She requires... Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I bring...
My thanks. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear from Kupka.
What do you need? What do you want? Should last you a good while. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. That it? Fine.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on the decking this time.
Shirley's got her work cut out keeping them in line.
should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Maid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom. And so naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but as that... It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other, you know, the one over at Martha's Rest? Bernard, was it?
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
Like...
How's it coming along?
Nearly there. Just need to get these last boards nailed on.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? Must be hard. You know what became...
Basically, I need a smith, a merchant, and someone who can work wood. And let's face it, my student allowance ain't gonna stretch that far. So do us a favour, will ya?
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Thank you, Sid, for coming back to us. You're the glue keeping this place together.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Your look used to need to...
Thank you.
What are you after? Very well.
Stay sharp. Don't know when those bastards will be back.
standards down. Dalmex must have taken the keep.
We'll have to see to the stores. They could be here in a matter of days.
Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Home finds itself.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends.
Thank you, Martha.
He went up to Cressida on business. As far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
Good girl. Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. I better get this back to him. Before it goes bad.
Maeve knows how to brew a bitter, all right.
Expect this place will be sprouting wings soon.
Did you?
I didn't.
Marvelous! Let's see.
You wouldn't be...
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the grabber spook.
I'm mad.
Well... Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water.
And yet, up. It takes a moment.
You're, welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single...
I'm...
Well, that was certainly not what I expected.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
She had a man of Grieger mopping their brows.
Please, teach me how to fight.
Shift is over. I'll spar again.
Fly, Ambrosia.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings...
You do, but...
Oh. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while,
Of course.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to...
It's the...
This shouldn't take long.
All right!
That should do it.
You made short work of that. Thank you. People started pack. Must be now. Oh, it may as well.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Soon as I'm done, I'll meet you.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on the decking this time.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his...
That's brilliant. Nope. So as soon as...
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ah, Clive.
Talia.
Recovering, but...
Of course, take good care of her.
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He must have found something.
But I want to help Miss Mididor with her experiment.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? Must be hard, hearing what became of the place.
How's it coming along?
Nearly there. Just need to get these last boards nailed on. It's all right. See, there's nothing.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territory. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they...
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory, Clive. I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal in one of our oldest bestiaries. I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery of his name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work. Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I wish Miss Middleton. I wonder what she's been thinking about.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
How are you doing? You watch yourself out there, all right?
How goes the hunt?
Largely in circle. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it.
What?
Word that
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't.
you have nothing to worry about on that front.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on the deck in this time.
Shirley's got her work cut out keeping them in line.
Well, fuck me.
Ah, my dear. How did you... Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really... As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most out... Which is why I came. To learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movement, come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape?
Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Your nemesis awaits. Then worm your way.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop,
Otto.
You're not going in there alone.
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is I won't risk any more than I have to.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal. If you have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in...
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle.
We shall... I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Let's go. Faster!
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly. It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Farewell.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
Your arms are like iron. Are all
Won't you come and play, handsome?
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of dissolved...
Light it for...
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her.
And that she was working with Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their community. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to...
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not always got a reason.
The gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka.
Anything I can interest you in? Fare you well.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your home.
Anything I can allow me. My good, we're seeking to...
Well, we're best known for our baths.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Well...
What do you want?
I won't keep you. A woman, but...
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted...
Oh, that's easy. The owner's only...
The Briar's Kiss.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Can I help you?
Yeah, a long-standing pillar.
Then you should ask. He's been here. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find.
Thank you. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Ruth?
And what?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the board.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't stick your nose in our...
Who are you working for? Him or her?
He wanted... Though one could hardly...
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat... Your skill with the blade is rare indeed. A fitting talent.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That is, our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make...
Yes. To the Lock of Legend.
Silver platters. Wait
inside.
Eat off in Castle Dasbog.
Plates and pots.
Bowls and fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets have...
Is this the place?
Lubos Forge. The bride.
Ah, so it was the young. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid... Sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me.
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thief. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill us common folk have hardly had a shot. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a
Well, we're a stone's throw from the soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal, and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you.
Deposit.
The juiciest meat from greens-fed birds. One bite and you'll be begging for more.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you? Ugh, then be off with you. Don't be stupid. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. No, just leave, will you?
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Just look at the hanging lanterns, craftsmanship. You're looking at a future.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets have pride of place in castle.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen...
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you. I need a drink.
Yes, they're quite sought after. I've
Fresh
eaten
bread,
dark.
warm from the oven. Yeah,
Well, it's
have a
hot.
taste.
Why is the tavern shut?
treat you.
Get it, boy.
I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you now?
When did you get so big?
Fetch!
Huh?
Will this suffice as a...
By the sands.
One of the many treasures in my collection.
All right. I'm sure, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden, but my uncharacteristic they took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved...
So the pearl was your...
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen. A small price to pay for admittance to the... But enough about my little act of subterfuge.
What did you... That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profit.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. And put an end to the...
Ha! That preening popinjay thought that... It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Let me treat you.
I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is where they want an order to impress.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake! You're a bearer, aren't you? I was a fool to waste good coin on...
The gate is closed by order of Lord Cook.
Sweet incense, wasp wax candle.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of gazelle greens.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
The juiciest meat. Greens fed birds.
The most fragrant herbs and
The
spices.
finest fabrics! Fresh from the...
Someone's brave. Well, Clive, it looks like we're gonna need an even bigger sword.
turning back.